The doctor once told me that fate catches up to everyone and time is a thief, but I never quite understood what he meant. I gazed down from the cliff, watching seagulls, and my eyes wandered to the spot where I first met the doctor. His name is simply the Doctor. When I asked, "Doctor who?" he just smiled, his brown eyes sparkling, and said, "Just the doctor." While lost in memories, I glanced at my watch and realized it was already 6 p.m. Standing still, I gazed out at the vast ocean. Eventually, I settled down on the sandy beach, reflecting on the pivotal moment when my life took an everlasting turn, the moment I encountered my immortal. It was June. 2 weeks after graduation, I decided to take my brand new car for a drive along the PCH to Crystal Cove. My parents bought me a car after I graduated high school, but throughout my senior year, I drove to school in my mom's silver 2010 Toyota Corolla. After parking my car, I strolled down to the beach, greeted by the sight of people relishing the afternoon at 5 p.m. The beach was adorned with a handful of surfers and various individuals taking leisurely walks. My feet led me towards the tide pools, where I couldn't help but exclaim, "Hey there, little creatures!" The small fish and sea snails captured my attention, and I spent quite some time observing them. During my high school years, I had a boyfriend who accompanied me to this very spot during the summers. However, he eventually moved away, and I decided not to pursue any other romantic relationships. Instead, I focused on my studies, determined to graduate, and plan for my future. Walking along the shore towards the stairs to the parking lot, I heard a strange mechanical sound behind me. Turning around, I saw a blue police box materialize out of thin air, leaving me in shock with my jaw dropped and breath held. "What the fuck?" I whispered to myself. The sudden arrival of the box caused a gust of wind, messing up my hair and lifting the hem of my navy blue floral sundress, revealing my underwear for a moment. In a rush, I quickly straightened my skirt and held onto it tightly until the wind died down. Stepping back, I looked around to check if anyone else had witnessed this unusual event. Some people had noticed and quickly ran away in the opposite direction, leaving me standing there, shocked. Curiosity consumed me as I silently questioned the events unfolding before my eyes. I stood there, completely captivated, as the door of the box slowly creaked open. In that moment, I instinctively darted behind the door, peering around the edge to catch a glimpse of the man who emerged. He appeared to be in his late 20s or early 30s, dressed in a stylish brown pinstripe suit, a long light brown trench coat, and Converse high-top sneakers. Initially, he seemed unaware of my presence as he surveyed his surroundings before confidently walking away from the blue box, in the same direction I had come from. Despite the voice inside my head urging me to leave and not follow him, my curiosity got the better of me. I couldn't resist the urge to trail behind him, eager to uncover the mystery that surrounded this enigmatic man. I continued trailing him until he suddenly stopped and turned to gaze out at the vast ocean, releasing a heavy sigh. Just as he was about to retreat back to his box, our eyes unexpectedly locked. It was a moment of connection, a fleeting instant where our gazes met and held. His expression shifted from perplexity to a hint of amusement. Breaking the silence, he broke the ice with a question. "Hey, are you one of the locals?" Caught off guard, I found myself at a loss for words, unsure of how to respond to this stranger who seemed to possess an air of mystery. A brief pause hung in the air, filled with anticipation and uncertainty. Summoning my courage, I finally mustered the bravery to ask the question that had been burning inside me. "Who are you?" "Call me the doctor," he introduced himself, his warm brown eyes carefully studying my appearance, a mischievous grin playing on his face. A rush of heat flooded my cheeks, betraying my growing fascination with this enigmatic man. "How did you manage to find your way here?" I asked, unable to contain my curiosity. "Full of questions, aren't you?" "Let me show you instead," he replied, gently taking my hand, a comforting warmth radiating through me. Together, we walked towards the peculiar blue police box. I raised an inquisitive eyebrow, sensing that this man was not like anyone I had ever encountered before. There was an air of mystery and otherworldliness about him that captivated my imagination. With a swift motion, he swung open the door, and as I stepped inside, I was left utterly speechless, my breath catching in my throat. The sight before me was beyond anything I could have imagined, leaving me in awe and wonder. "Welcome to my TARDIS," he announced with a wide smile, his eyes gleaming with excitement as he observed my astonished expression.